My friends, effective July 1st, and at the direction of the Bishop of the Missouri Conference of the Annual Methodist Church, I will be part of what's called a charge realignment. A charge is what a pastor is sent to go take care of. You are charged to take care of certain communities. And so, as of right now, my charge is to serve the Shelbina and the Honeywell United Methodist Churches and communities. Effective July 1st, I will be charged to care for and serve the Shelbina and Monroe City Methodist churches and communities. This is driven not by fiscal concerns. Usually, charge realignment is driven by a concern about the ability to fund pastors. This is not what's happening. What's driving this is a shortage of pastors available to send. There are approximately 700 Methodist churches in Missouri, and frankly, we just fell short of the number of pastors needed this appointive season this year. And so I knew that, and so I'm not surprised that something happened. I did not know if it would impact me, and it has. It impacted me and my family. Though every transition is hard, and it is hard for me to leave the Honeywell Methodist Church, which I've loved and has been a joyous church to be part of. I can look at this and say confidently that considering all the circumstances, that this is the best decision for the greater church and the best decision for my family. It is the best decision for the greater church as it allows the most people to have a pastor. It is the best decision for my family in that my family is able to have the stability of staying here in Shelbina. My wife continues to be able to work at the job she loves. My children are continuing to be with their friends. So I'm very pleased by that part. For 15 years now, my stance has continued to be the same with regards to my request for what I would like in a charge, where I'd like to be. I've consistently requested be within driving distance of Macon, and otherwise I will do what I am sent to do. And for 15 years, that has worked out really well. So I'm thankful to all of the district superintendents I have, as well as to the bishop for how this has worked out. I'm thankful for them and their leadership. There is a way in which every year at the appointed season, it has this sort of echo of this moment in Scripture when Jesus feeds the 5,000 and the young boy offers up his fish and his loaves that Jesus then takes and uses to serve countless people, or 5,000 people. And there's this moment between when he has given the fish and the loaves over, and the pause between when something happens to it, right? And that moment of pause when you don't know what God's going to do with what you offered, that's when faith and trust matters. And so every year at the appointed season, that's when Methodist pastors as a whole, we have to live and act based upon faith and trust that the greater good of the church will be served, and that those who are in leadership positions are praying and listening and paying attention and are acting for the greater good. And so I believe that's what's happening here. This is a decision for the greater good of the church. So my faith has been sustained, which I'm thankful for. I would ask for your prayers and for your support as this process begins, this process of transition. I've already met with the board at the Monroe City United Methodist Church and with the pastor, the confusingly named Olivia. I am married to Olivia Kuhn. I am following Olivia Earlywine. That's going to be confusing for a few months. But I've already met with Olivia Earlywine, and I'm looking forward to working with her to make this transition as smooth as possible. And I also ask for your prayers for Honeywell, the church that I will have to be leaving. I will be working with people in the community, both the Shelbina and the Monroe City community, to see can we provide the Honeywell Church with people to preach and sustain that community, because it is a strong and vibrant and gracious and amazing group of people who gather there. Most of all, at this point, I think I want to hope you have a joyous Easter celebration. We are so close to Easter. This Sunday, Palm Sunday, and then Easter. It's just over the horizon. So I hope you have a joyous and wonderful Easter season, And thank you for your time.